Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel. It's Emma here from SoulSync Expression, and today we're going to do your February love reading. So I've already pulled the oracle cards to save time, and let's get straight into it. So you got flexible, this card usually talks about you need to be open to new experiences and learning things, and to let go of any rigidity. It also says that you don't really have to be right all the time. Like, you can come to a happy compromise and you can still have your needs met. It also could mean in some circumstances that you might have met someone, or you're about to meet someone who's not your usual type, but they'll be so special that you'll let go of any sort of preconceived ideas of who you actually want. But be flexible and you'll be happy that you made that choice. So with the full moon in Sagittarius, this card really talks about looking at the bigger picture, as it says on the card there. So it says that, like fretting over the details could be counterproductive, and you could be all talk, no action at this time in Feb. So what do you see and feel when you look at the bigger picture? It also talks about counting your blessings, even if you don't have exactly what it is that you want. So like, be grateful for the little things. And then it also talks about that sometimes you might need to take risks and be open-minded, because the universe will actually surprise you. Sagittarius is all about kind of shooting for the stars, and just letting the arrow land where it lands type of thing. So dream big, basically. And then with Canary Spirit, so it says sing your own song. And this card talks about expressing what's on your heart and letting yourself be free. It also says that you need to be completely yourself and express all your desires, and you'll find harmony and joy when you're being your true self. So it really talks about being who you are and not hiding or holding anything back. So first, Libra, I want to get the energies between you and your person for the month of Feb. Now I'm going to get your person's first, okay? So we have the Six of Cups as your person's energy in Feb, and then I'm going to get yours. And we have the Sun as your energy in Feb. Great energies to have. Now, I just want to let you know, so these energies, my intention with them is just to get the energy that you're each in for Feb individually. It doesn't mean that this has to do with the relationship. Now, it could have to do with the relationship, but these are just your general energies. So with your partner's energy being the Six of Cups, they could be feeling very joyful and childlike in the month of Feb. They could also be looking at the past and being quite nostalgic, but they're enjoying the simple pleasures of life at the moment. And then with you having the Sun, so you could be feeling, vitality and healthy, and you're happy and just grateful for maybe any sort of clarity, because the Sun shines light on things that might have been hidden, but you're in just a very happy place in Feb. Maybe it's because you're being your true self and being flexible. So first thing I want to ask is, what is the situation with you and your person in Feb? So we have the Page of Swords. Just clarify that. And we have the Nine of Pentacles clarifying that. So with the Page of Swords as a situation, if you're single, there might be a need for some sort of open communication. You could be curious about each other and have an intellectual connection too. And then if it's your current partner, there could be some sort of new information that you might hear that kind of changes the dynamic of the relationship. But again, you'll need to be clear and honest and have open communication, and also just be open to adapting and accepting any new insights that might come your way. It is just, you need to look at things from a fresh perspective as well with the Page of Swords. And then if it's your ex, again, there might be some sort of new insights or messages from the past relationship that you're reflecting and learning on. And you could also be reflecting on the past with an open and analytical mind at this time. There could also be some sort of communication coming in for some of you as well. And then with the Nine of Pentacles clarifying that, so with the situation, you've kind of just put in the work and it's time to relax and enjoy yourself. You might have been focusing very much on yourself, and you could be focusing on yourself in Feb as well, and you're just kind of like, you're content, you're reaping the rewards, you're just very focused on yourself at the moment. So how does the Libra person view them, please? Ouch. We have the Ten of Swords. Some of you might have hurt your person in the past, or that's how they view you, that you hurt them in the past, but we'll clarify that. So clarifying that, we got the Empress and we got the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Swords is how they view you. If you're single, obviously you're not someone who has betrayed them in the past, but they might see it that way, or it could be some sort of hurt from their past relationship that they might be kind of projecting onto you. The past partner maybe could have cheated on them, or whatever it is, they just really need to heal from the past. And then if it's your current partner, they could see you as someone that maybe they can't have a future with, or they feel like they've done all that they can to save the relationship, but nothing seems to be working. They feel like they're on the verge of giving up, and this is just how they see you. We'll see what their feelings are and their intentions and everything like that, but I have to be honest with what comes out. So if it's your ex, then they could see you as someone who kind of hurt them or really hurt them in the past, and that the breakup created a lot of suffering for them. Basically, they're in a position where they're just too hurt to talk right now. And then with the Empress and the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying that, so they do see you as someone that they want to put the effort in with, and they want to nurture the connection as well, but they could be feeling like they just aren't getting the same effort back that they're putting into it. So I want to see, what are their feelings for you? Okay, so we have the King of Cups as their feelings, which is good. And let's just clarify that. We have the Queen of Cups clarifying that. So firstly, before we get into anything, they could feel like you are their divine counterpart, or that you guys are made for each other, because if we have the King and Queen of Cups of the same suit, it usually means like a partnership, and that they see you as their other person or their other half. So let's talk about the King of Cups first. So with their feelings, they have very positive feelings for you if you're single, and they feel very loyal, even though they might have not have known you for very long. They find you very charming, flaws and all. If it's your current partner, then they're very devoted to you, and they want to be there for you, for better or worse. Their love is very mature, and they just want to be with you through thick and thin, basically. So that Ten of Swords is how they're viewing you, that they feel like you're just not, no matter what they do, it's always that as if it's not going to work type of thing. But they do feel like they do want to get through this with you and go through whatever the issues are and get through it. If it's your ex, then they still have feelings for you, and they look at the relationship from a level head, and they don't really blame you for the end of the relationship either. But they do have very strong feelings for you still. The cups are all about emotions, so there's a lot of love there, especially with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, clarifying that. So like I said, with the Queen of Cups clarifying that, they feel like you could be their divine counterpart, or maybe their soulmate or something like that, and they just have extremely deep feelings for you, and just they want to nurture you and look after you. So I want to see, how do you view them, Libra? So you view them as the Magician, and let's clarify that. And clarifying that, we have Temperance. So, sorry, I messed my whole pile up there. So with the Magician, the way that you're viewing them is that you see them as your future partner if you're single, and that you've probably fallen for them, like you're past the infatuation stage and you want to be with them despite any sort of challenges that come your way. If it's the person that you're currently with, then you see them as your soulmate. You feel like you've been through ups and downs together, and you feel like you're a team, and you're going to be there for each other no matter what. And then if it's your ex, you are still in love with them and you regret ending the relationship or the end of the relationship, and you are manifesting a reconnection with them. And then with the Temperance, clarifying that, so you could see them as, again, your soulmate, and you could also see them as like the crazy to your normal or the braid to your butter type of thing, again, like your divine counterpart. And also you just want a balanced and soulful relationship with them. So let's see, what are your feelings for your person, Libra, in Feb? So we have the Queen of Cups again, and also their feelings and your feelings. How cute is that? Let's just clarify that. Not that we need a clarifier, but let's clarify it anyway. And you have the Star. So with the Queen of Cups, if you're single, you feel very loved and supported by them, and you want to nurture them and show them compassion. Again, it's very deep feelings for them and you just want to see them happy. If it's your current partner, again, you're very happy with them and you want to support and nurture them. And if it's your ex, you still love and care for them and you think about them very often. You could miss them and want to get back with them as well. And then with the Star, clarifying that, so you're very hopeful that the relationship will go the distance and you feel like they're your dream partner, like your wish fulfillment. You could also want to heal any issues with them because the Star card can talk about healing as well. So I want to see, are there any blockages for you and your partner in Feb, please? So we have the Queen of Swords, boundaries, maybe some harsh words, and let's clarify that, didn't even need to ask. So we have the Page of Wands, clarifying that. So with the Queen of Swords as a blockage, if you're single, you kind of need to maintain open and honest conversation and just respect each other's boundaries. If it's your current person, then you'll need to be direct, but also just watch that you're not saying something too harshly, like be compassionate at the same time and have clear communication with empathy. If it's your ex, you'll need to use your own wisdom and experience to analyze the past and just objectively assess your mistakes and how you can learn from them as well. And with the Page of Wands, clarifying that, so you're needing to direct your energy somewhere because you're focusing on some sort of limiting beliefs, and also you just need to watch your temper and don't be stubborn or childish. So with the Queen of Swords is very like don't come at me type of vibe, and the Page of Wands as well, in their worst case scenario, is very like I said, they could be very hot-headed, or they could be a little bit childish or stubborn. So it's basically saying that with any blockages, any reactions like that could block this connection. So let's see, what is your person's next actions towards you in Feb? So we have the Hermit. They could be very focused on themselves at the moment. Just clarify that. We have the Seven of Wands, clarifying that. So with the Hermit, if you're single, they're, like I said, they're kind of just wanting to prioritize themselves right now, and they focused on self-improvement now before thinking about any sort of relationship. Just give them some space to resolve their issues first, and then once that's resolved, they could go ahead and try and start something with you. If it's your current partner, then again, they kind of just want some space to just reflect and just recenter themselves before deciding what's next. And if it's your ex, then so they're focusing on themselves completely and they're prioritizing their own self-healing right now. And with the Seven of Wands, clarifying that, so they could be very protective of themselves right now and they're feeling very vulnerable. They're very just focused on growth, and movement will happen once they've actually healed. So what is the advice for Libra on their love life in Feb, please? We have the Three of Cups. And let's clarify. We have the Ten of Swords and we have the King of Swords, clarifying that. So with the Three of Cups, they basically, the advice would be just celebrate your connection and also just bring joy and happiness for them. So have fun and be lighthearted. Like, don't be very heavy with this Ten of Swords energy. And you could also, it does sometimes advise, this is a friendship card, so it does sometimes advise to spend time with your family or friends, just having fun right now. It's kind of like, if you're giving them space, have fun with your own people for now until they're ready to talk. And then with the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords, clarifying that, lots of swords energy. So with the Ten of Swords, you need to be very resilient and kind of heal from your own issues or hurt from the past. And you need to let go of anything or anyone that's causing you some sort of pain. If that's this person, like if you feel like taking a break or taking some space is not for you, you need to let that go then. You do also, again, need to prioritize honesty, clear communication. And the King of Swords also talks about being brave and maybe using your head over your heart right now. So that would be the general advice for your love life in Feb. And then I just want to get advice just for yourself then for Feb. Just for me, please. So we have take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. So this card really talks about just taking a break and enjoying yourself. Very similar of the Three of Cups. It's talking about having some fun. Appreciate everything that you've achieved before you rush on to the next thing. So you could be finishing one project or one goal or one relationship and wanting to rush onto something new, or one issue in the relationship and wanting to just all of a sudden like, oh no, now everything's happy and normal again. You need to basically pause, breathe, think about what you want next. And it does talk about as well that you're kind of burning the candle at both ends. So you just need to relax, have fun, reflect, breathe, and then when you're ready, go ahead and do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. So let's get some romance angels for you for February. What does Libra need to know? So first we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So for some of you, that could mean that your love life is actually being affected by your children, or it could be that maybe there's some sort of childish behavior that's causing that. Then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Sorry, I don't know what happened there with my mind. It just stopped. So that's pretty straightforward, basically. And then let's get maybe one or two more. Perfect. So two fell out there. So we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, which is again very similar of the Three of Cups and of the take a break card. Just stop, have some fun, and also with just be your true self and look at the bigger picture, like shoot that arrow up. With this being a blockage, don't have any limiting beliefs, and then love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So if this is an ex, you know, from the past, if you're kind of like pining over them and like you feel like you can't be happy without them, it's basically saying that comes across like very unattractive. You know how when there's two magnets that are like going against each other that aren't meant to go, and you feel that resistance, that's basically how it feels if you're kind of pining over someone and you don't actually love yourself first for them, and they don't understand why. It's the energy, right? So if you really focus on yourself and your healing, and letting any hurt and issues go from your past, and actually having fun and enjoying your life again, and realizing that you don't actually need them in your life to be happy, you just want them back to be happy. Not to be happy, but it's a want, it's not a requirement type of thing. Once you in that energy, things will just flow to you naturally, whether it's that person coming back to you or whether it is a completely new person that will make you forget that this person even existed, which right now you might not be able to see it that way, but it definitely can happen. And then lastly, let's just get some messages from your person. Mostly these messages are for people who are in separation, but we'll see what's happening here. So I feel you leaving me behind. That could be for an ex, or it could be for maybe a current relationship that you're kind of more focused on yourself, because that's what you should be doing and loving yourself first. And then this also came out, so you don't know how hard it was to let you go. That's definitely for an ex. Let's see what else wants to come out. Okay, we have, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So I'm not sure if maybe they did something in the relationship, or it could be that you did something in the relationship, like with the Ten of Swords being here of how they view you. Maybe you could have cheated on them in the past or something like that, and they're hoping that you're hoping that they can forgive you, or vice versa, that they cheated and their hope that you can forgive them. Oh my god, what a tongue twister. Okay, let's get 1 or 2 more. Okay, so good, 2 fell out there. So we have, I left when I saw you with someone. So again, that could be very much of the same energy of that maybe there was a third party, or it could also be that maybe they mistook you for being with a friend or a family member or something, that they have it in their mind that you're with someone else type of thing. And then the last one is, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So whatever issue has happened between you guys, they're very glad to learn from that that situation. That came out right by the Hermit, which is where they're healing right now. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys at the moment. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Just to let you guys know, I will be doing the career readings very soon and posting them hopefully next week. And then also from next week, I'm going to start doing just general weekly messages for each zodiac sign of what they need to hear for the week. I'm going to start putting those up next week for the following week, and we'll do those weekly and see how you guys like them. So thanks for watching. Have a good day or night wherever you are in the world, and take care.